Hey, what is up, everybody? RJ back again with another video. I know it's been a while since I've done anything, game related. I usually just keep this to a wrestling channel, and I do apologize for any of you guys that subscribe mainly just for wrestling. But for those few of you guys that are gamers, I decided to do something a little different. I'm going to go through some games that I've recently played. A lot of them are brand new. One of them came out this week, and I'm just going to give you guys my quick opinion on just a couple games here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just grabbed 6 games. There's a couple of older ones, but most of them are new, and we're just going to talk about. I'm just going to give you guys my opinion on them and tell you if you guys should either rent, pass, or buy these games. First game, Stone 007 came out I think in November or something, so this is not really that new. The reason I mentioned it because GameStop's got it on sale this week for like $15. It's really hard for me to really recommend this as a purchase. It's definitely a fun, maybe a couple days if you play it like 3 or 4 hours a day, for a couple days. So I'd give it maybe a rent over the weekend, but I would not recommend you buy this really. The online's kind of stale and boring after just a small amount of time, but I'd definitely check out the single player if you like that kind of thing. Then we got Dead Space 2, one of the best games to come out this year so far, and a very small list of games that are remotely at all even, just remotely decent, because there's been a lot of crap fest worth of games this year. 2-disc set, as you see, very nice. My favorite horror game of this year, I liked Alan Wake that came out last year, or maybe the year before, I'm not sure when that came out. It's been a while, but this is definitely one of the best games of this year so far. So I'd give this a buy, no doubt about it. Especially if you played the first one and you liked it. I don't know why you wouldn't have bought it in the first place by now, but if you didn't, definitely check that out. Up next, the game that just came out this week, NCAA Football 12. What can I say about this game? First of all, the cover's awesome. It's got the... Oh, you can't really tell probably right now because I'm in some pretty bright lights, but it's got like a glare, like a shiny effect. Really nice work on the casing, on the picture at least. One thing I really will say about Xbox games as of late, the cases seem to get cheaper and cheaper. And I mean, the inside of them, I guess they're trying to save plastic and stuff. But not only that, they don't even give you a real manual. The manual's in the game and stuff, so that's pretty awesome. And I don't know about you guys, but for some reason, a lot of my games lately, this one ain't got the problem yet, but a lot of my games lately, this part right here starts to chip and crack. And I remember back in the day, I never had that problem with any game, so it just seems like Microsoft's making a lot of the crap cheaper, I'm getting chips and cracks in the middle of my discs and stuff, and I use multiple Xboxes, so it's not my system. And I mean, if I'm getting it on only the new games, there's something going on there. Well, anyways, that game, I'd give it a rent, because Madden's coming out. If you're gonna buy it, I'd buy it just to keep it a month and then trade it in for the GameStop 40 down on Madden, plus $20 cash that they do every year. But I'd give it a rent if you like NCAA or football at all. Fight Night Champion. This is by far the best Fight Night they made since Fight Night Round 3, because the fourth one sucked bad. Fight Night Round Champion, or Fight Night Round 5, whatever you want to call it. What can I say about it? It has a storyline actually for a change. You go to prison and stuff. I've really enjoyed it so far. I'd give it a rent, because it's definitely not a bad game. Alright, next we got a game I reviewed earlier this year, Duke Nukem. Definitely not a bad game single player wise. Online is horrible. Alright, I can't stress enough how bad the online of this game is. But because of that, I have to recommend this is also a rent. It's got a lot of glitches too. And by far my favorite game of the year so far, LA Noire, or LA Noir, depending on how you want to say it. I've heard it both ways. This game, 3-disc set, is by far the best game that's come out this year. If you were to buy one game of my recommendations, definitely buy this game. This game is awesome. DLC coming out all the time for it. I think it's going to be like a 1,750 point achievement game by the end. I've went through and got every achievement that you could possibly get in this game. I've put so many hours into this game. And anyone that knows me knows it takes a lot for me to get motivated to play a lot of games, especially if they're bad. And this game was fantastic. Definitely recommend anybody that's looking for a new game right now to pick that up. As you see, my Taco Bell 12-pack Big Bell box just came here. So I kind of got to go now and go eat some Taco Bell. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot for watching this. But once again, LA Noir's definite buy. Duke Nukem is definitely a rent. Fight Night, definitely a rent. NCAA, a rent. Dead Space would be a buy, and that would be a rent. Okay, I mean, there's a lot of games I can mention that are just passes, like Homefront, for example. That game was garbage. I'd pass on that. Anyways, thanks for watching this. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and have a great day, everybody. You know, cheer up. Cheerio now. Carry on.